morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all honorable dignitaries and participants from around the globe as per their local times. This is Sri Kumarswami College Ausa, which is run by Sri Mahanta Swami Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Ausa, and the college is affiliated to SRTM University, Nanded, Maharashtra, India. Today, we all have gathered here at the virtual platform for the International e-conference on innovative strategies for e-commerce organized by Department of Commerce, Sri Kumarswami College, Maharashtra, India. First of all, I welcome the Chief Organizer, Principal Dr. M. Bedkar Sir. I am feeling very glad to welcome honorable dignitaries, chief guest and keynote speaker, Honorable Cristina Segatto ma'am from San Francisco, California, United States, and Honorable Jessica ma'am from Johnstone, Perth, Western Australia. I heartily welcome you all dignitaries for this international e-conference. I also welcome technical session chairperson Honorable Dr. Sambhaji Jadhav from BKD College, Chakur. Guests of honor Honorable Dr. P.T. Pawar, BOS Chairman, and Honorable Dr. R.V. Gadge, Vice Principal, both from Shivaji College, Renapur. I also welcome the organizing committee members, Convener Dr. V.R. Wagmare, Co-Convener Dr. Kiran Chaudhary, Suryavanshi Kapil Kumar, Dr. Girish Hucche, and invited member Swami R.C. Now, before the commencement of the actual e-conference, I would like to invite the chief organizer, Principal Dr. M. Bedkar, who is an academic leader for us, for his opening remarks. Please, sir, welcome.
Thank you, Prakash sir.
Welcome, sir.
This is Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya's International e-conference, and I welcome to the invited guests Cristina madam, who is from California, US, and next resource person Jessica madam, who is from Australia. It's the Department of Commerce organizing this international e-conference on innovative strategies for the e-commerce. I welcome all the faculty members of my college, Convener Dr. Wagmare sir, Dr. Chaudhary sir, Dr. Rameshwar, Suryavanshi sir, Girish Hucche sir, Professor Prakash Karad sir, and the session chair Dr. Sambhaji Jadhav sir, Dr. P.T. Pawar sir, Dr. R.V. Gadge sir, and all the participants, those who are joined from India and abroad. As it's great honor to welcome all the participants and all the resource persons, and I welcome from my college, from my institute, for this e-conference, international e-conference. So we just keep our touch with these academic events by this college. I welcome all of you, and I will hand over mic towards the Prakash Karad sir, Professor Prakash Karad sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now we all participants are very eager to listen the keynote speech by the honorable speaker. So I would like to invite Honorable Cristina Segatto ma'am from San Francisco, USA. She is going to deliver a lecture on the topic turning your passion into an online business. From whole of the organizing committee, I request you, ma'am, to start your keynote speech. Please, ma'am, welcome.
Well, thank you, everybody, and thank you for making it so official. Here in California, where I live, everything, including e-commerce, is very much a casual affair. I work in the industry where a lot of resellers are constantly purchasing and reselling items, second-hand items. So it's something that uh, current innovation strategies have allowed everybody to do a little bit on the fly, right? So you're going in a shop, you're finding something that you think you can make more money, you pull out your phone and your eBay app, and that item is online. So we live in very, very exciting times where e-commerce is literally for everybody, And the reason why I want to talk about turning your passion into an online business is just because of that. How are you going to be really successful, right? Basically, e-commerce, you're starting a business. You're starting a business that lives online. But how are you going to really be successful? You're going to be successful if you have that drive every day to get up in the morning, getting your inventory straight and organized, and start selling those items. And e-commerce today really means so many things. Uh, you know, it really started, at least here in the United States, around 1998, 1999, with people getting the eBay crazy stuff where everybody was selling these plush toys called Beanie Babies for a crazy amount of money. But today, it's not just selling physical product. Today, it is selling uh, graphic designs, selling your knowledge, things that you're an expert at doing. Everybody is online. Every shop, every business has an online presence this day, and several parts of your online business, including content, can be monetized these days. So it's really important to be able to gauge what you're really good at doing, because that's what's going to give you the drive on monetizing it. For example, in my industry right now, and I do a lot of this work on LinkedIn, there are a lot of people that are changing careers, or they've been lawyers for years, or doctors, or nurses, and they worked in a variety of industries. Even people that have been dealing, doing work as babysitters or dealing with children, then all of a sudden they're finding themselves thinking, I want something different. I want to perhaps work from home, right, and get a piece of the cake of this e-commerce craziness. And how can I do that? So what they're doing, they're creating content. They're writing about best methodology, to convince children, for example, to eat their vegetables. And they're creating what we call evergreen products. And these products can be monetizable. You can create, for example, a little blog about it and start creating a following. You can go on LinkedIn and create an event about it, or on Google Meet and create an event about it and create a following. And then to that, you can attach all kinds of other pieces that can be monetized. So, for example, if you take this very simple subject, how, to get your children to have better, eating habits or something like that. If you take this very little subject, you can have something on YouTube going for it, something fun on TikTok going for it. You can have an event. You can do a cheat sheet that somebody can download for free and they find your website. And you can create evergreen product in the form of a book of recipes or something, and you can sell that. And you can sell that using all kinds of fun marketplaces, but the most popular is probably Amazon, where you can literally, you can start for free, no investment whatsoever, and you can create every content you can possibly imagine, from recipes to children books to instructions on how you fix your motorbike. So that's why I say turn your passion into that business. If there is something that you know in your belly that you do really well, if there is something that you know you accumulate a lot of knowledge about, share it. So share it, and at the beginning you will find yourself sharing it for free, and before you know it, you'll find out that you do have a following, and surprisingly enough. Um, how do we sell product these days? We sell product using these marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, Etsy, and Poshmark if it's physical product, or there are platforms for print to demand like Printify that does a partnership with Etsy or Zazzle. But surprisingly enough, uh, we sell content in the most traditional rudimental form of e-commerce, which is by creating what we call to have a presence as you're building your own presence. But the way you're really gonna build a solid e-commerce presence and a solid business is to start collecting these raving fans that you're meeting in several platforms. Start collecting their data, their name, offering them something in exchange of an email address, for example, and create the communication. It's just talking to them every day. You probably hear or see or listen to a lot of podcasts on self development on a daily basis, right? They're all free. They're all on Apple, all easy to listen to. Sometimes on YouTube, and we gotta wonder, like, well, this stuff is all for free and it's really good stuff, but how are they making money, right? Well, they're making money because while you're getting inspired by listening to them, they're building their brand, and you're thinking, okay, well, this podcaster, for example, Mel Robbins, when I listen to her, I really feel inspired, and I get motivated to take actions on some of my dreams and the things that customer relationship that now lives online in the form of a newsletter, in the form of a podcast, in the form of a fun TikTok video. So all the stuff that you see out there that is living online, what it is a lead magnet, right? The magnet is the free content that you're consuming, and you are the lead. So all these businesses, all these sole entrepreneurs are putting all these leads out there uh, to attract their ideal customer avatar. And then we go back to passion when we talk about that, because the reason why it's so important again uh, to start with your passion and turn that into a business is because humans, we are all made out of passions. We all have hobbies and things that we can we basically relate on, and they make us tick. So the easiest way to monetize, and the easiest way to attract the customer with whom you're going to form a strong bonded relationship is to find something they like about you, something that you're gonna do an instant collection. Okay, I collect musical instruments. I love music. This person is knowledgeable in this subject, so I'm gonna start building this trust. And guess what? Uh, Now they're offering this mini course on how to learn how to play guitar, for example, and I'm gonna enroll and purchase it. That's all. Again, there are so many ways that you can turn just about every passion into just about every business. Seems easy, right? But once you figure it out, what your passion is, because we all have multiple interests, and once you figure it out, what it is, the niche of the online marketplace that you're ready to conquer, well, then starts the work. And the work is, first of all, building a roadmap, writing it down, uh, what you want your business to look like, just like you would do with any traditional business. What it is that you want to offer, what it is the value that you're going to offer these customers. Are you going to transform, or how your product is going to transform their lives, and making that into a little story that becomes your mission statement. That little story that becomes your mission statement is going to be something that people are going to connect with, and also it's going to be full of this little bait, I call them, these little meta tags and keywords that people are going to find you with. So that's going to be your business card, basically. The first thing that people are going to find out about you. Then you have to go a little bit operational. So now you told something to these potential customers of yours. They're gonna, that is gonna make them fall in love with you, right? But where have you done that? Have you done that on your personal website or on the About Me section of your eBay page? Have you done that on your LinkedIn profile? Have you done that on Facebook? Have you done that in a video on TikTok or YouTube? Or maybe you've done that a little bit everywhere, right? But you want to be a little bit more strategic and also have that whole story perhaps live in your own website. And you don't have to have an expensive website. You can have a landing page where people can go and find you all the time, even if Facebook goes black, for example, which has happened, or even if, for some reason, YouTube is going down because they're going to fix all kinds of glitches and make it better, right? So you want to be present in as many marketplaces as possible that where it makes sense, where you know that your customer might live, but you also want to have that landing page, and it doesn't have to have an expensive one. It can be a free landing page, for example, with ConvertKit. And you can have all of your brand, all the way that people can find you and contact you, basically live there. So that's a way that you can start doing those first steps. Whatever it is that you're selling, whether you're selling content or whether you're selling actual physical items. For each one of these things, selling content and selling physical item, or even selling images, for example, on T-shirts and things like that, where a third party is gonna do the rest of the work. For each one of those things, you're gonna have to have a plan in order to be successful, right? You have to think how many units or how many pieces of content I'm gonna put out there on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, and what is the purpose of it? Who do I think is going to buy it? And based on all those things, then you're going to also choose your social media market. So you should your the social media of your choice. When I talk about social media and e-commerce, or marketplaces and e-commerce, well, that's really important because again, depending on what it is that you decide to monetize and sell, you kind of have to find out who is my ideal customer. Kind of do a little bit of an identikit. So my ideal customers is somebody that I used to be 10 years ago and needed some help figuring out how to learn, for example, how to do e-commerce, right? Or my ideal customer is somebody that is in their 50s or 60s and feels a little bit like a fish out of water and wants to learn a little bit on how to become independent and making some money online. Or my ideal customer buys and collects and sells and buys collectibles, right? And so why do I want to know who my ideal customer is? I want to know who my ideal customer is because I want to try to figure it out where they live. And I want to go and frequent those places. So in the past, the customers frequented the stores. They went down in the high street and they said, okay, I'm going to go to this store because they have my favorite coffee. I'm going to go to this other store because they sell my favorite T-shirt. So now it's the other way around with e-commerce. You have to find out where they hang out, where they have the conversation. Maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Pinterest, maybe it's eBay. Maybe they're just browsing a website about antiques or a forum that talks about a particular subject. And once you find out what they are, you got to make friends with them. And you have to start those conversations and share the content and present yourself of the expert in the particular subject matter that might be interested in exploring. So it's a little bit of reverse engineering. It's a lot of fun if what you picked is your passion. So that's the whole thing. So that's why it's so important. So if it is something that you do naturally, that you do it for free because you just love doing it, the customer will come. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I would like for some of you, if possible, to play a little game with me, and think of some ideas, some niches, and some passions that you thought, oh, I wonder if I could make money out of this, right? And we can see together what it would look like to set up shop, basically, to set up an online shop. Would it cost any money at all? Where do you think your customer? Who do you think your customer is? How old are they? Are they men? Are they women? It doesn't matter. It's my product is for everybody, and why do they like this product or why do they need this product? And just think of 5 words, right, that you would use to get their attention. So if you wanna, don't know who has some questions in general or who wants to play this fun game with me, let's go. Let's do it.
Thank you, ma'am, for your elaborate speech on the topic. And you have told us that how to find opportunities to start online business and how it works. So we are very thankful to you for sharing your knowledge and inspiring us to start something in which we have passion. Thank you very much. Now, after this keynote speech, I would like to invite the second keynote speaker from Australia, Johnstone, Perth, Honorable Jessica Ma'am, who is going to enlighten us on the topic e-ticketing, a tool to generational growth worldwide. I, I request participants, if you have any query, any doubt, any question, any problem about online business, you can ask to the honorable speaker. Please, participants.
Good morning, ma'am. This is Kapil.
Hello.
This is Kapil. How can change the personal hobbies into online business?
Sorry. What?
How can I change my personal hobbies into the online business?
Oh, okay. What's your hobby?
Yeah. Suppose my hobby is playing a cricket, so I am just how to change the personal hobbies into
Okay.
online business.
Perfect. So you're a cricket player, right?
Yeah.
So are you an expert about cricket equipment,
Yeah.
or you just love the game and the history of the game? Which one do you feel more connected to? Just the equipment, for example, and you want to create a business, maybe selling the equipment, or are you somebody that just loves the game and the history of the game, and maybe does a little bit of coaching on the field, or want to teach others? So which one do you feel more connected to? So first you have to choose one, right? Because you have to start with one. And then after that, if you want, you can add. So for to give an example here, right? So pick one. How do you think you would monetizing, selling product, or sharing your knowledge?
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening speech on the topic and for sparing your precious time to give us knowledge about it. So, on behalf of the college and the organizing committee of this international e-conference, we are very, very grateful to you for your keynote speech. Thank you. Now, after this, there will be technical session. In the technical session, research papers will be presented by the participants. And for this technical session, we have got the chairperson, Dr. Jadhav sir from Chakur. And I would like to invite you, sir, for your opening or introductory speech of the technical session. Dr. Jadhav, sir.
No, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. Principal Bedkar, sir, all our organizing committee of this international conference. My dear friend Wagmare, sir, Kiran Chaudhary, sir. This session is open for discussing on the e-commerce, on the topic of e-commerce and global changes in the e-marketing. Who will present the paper? I open the session for presentation of the paper.
Our guests of honor of the technical session, Dr. P.T. Pawar, sir, who is the BOS chairman from Shivaji College, Renapur. He is going to share his views about the e-commerce and as the introduction to the presentation of paper. Please, sir. P.T. Pawar, sir.
Thank you, sir. I'm audible, sir.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Today, the SSK College have organized the international conference, and the precious speakers are invited. First of the precious speaker, Cristina ma'am. We have take some little bit knowledge. We are improve this knowledge. Firstly, I thankful to Bedkar sir, Principal Bedkar sir, who have taken initiative and organized the international conference, and his colleagues, Dr. Wagmare and Dr. Chaudhary sir, and the convener, all the team members. I wish you a emerging recent subjects you have to be taken. The e-marketing. The e-marketing means digital technology such as we are use the website, mobiles, devices, social media, and these are the useful for the your customers. It is a create the awareness among our brands and sell of our goods and services through by the these are the e-marketing. So these are very useful. This era is now going to electronics era. So again, I wish you, sir, and best wishes for the all the participants. Best and thankful to you, sir, principal sir, and his teams. So I give the best wishes for this conference. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. P.T. Pawar, sir, for sharing your views on the topic. Now, after this, the next guest of honor, former Senate member and now Vice Principal of Shivaji College, Renapur, Honorable Gadge, sir. I request you to present your thoughts. Please, sir, welcome.
Sir, I just need 2 seconds, sir. Sir, I have the PPT. I just need 2 minutes, sir. Just a second.
Shri Kumarswami College, Ausa, has organized international e-conference, and now the technical session is going to begin. But before that, I would like to request the chief guest and keynote speaker, Honorable Jessica Ma'am, if you are online here, please let us know about your presence so that we can welcome you and we can listen your keynote speech. If not, now the technical session is going to begin. सर नंतरच्या याला बोलवायचं का सर? First of all, Dr. Anupreet Kaur ma'am is going to present her research paper. After that, there is another participant, research scholar Mohammad Rakuddin Siddiqui. Please be ready for your presentation after Dr. Anupreet ma'am's presentation. Third one is Sayyid Najibuddin. Please prepare yourself for the third presentation.
Sir, shall I start?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So let me just present the screen. So the topic of the presentation is the personalization in e-commerce, that is the enhancing the user experience. So I am Dr. Anupreet Kaur Mukha, teaching in SGTB Khalsa College, Delhi University. So first of all, if we talk about is the personalization. So in the e-commerce industry, personalization is revolutionary a lot, which is basically elevating the customer engagement, that is converting the customers, that is converting the persons, or you can say individuals, into the buyers, and then reaching the satisfaction to the higher heights. Personalization, if we talk about, it is basically the practice of creating the personal interactions and experiences for the customers online. The personalization, it is basically based on the customer's past experiences, posters, the users' behaviors, their geographical locations, languages, and also the personal information. If we talk about the user experience, that is enhancing, that is personalization is basically enhancing the user experience. So it is the core of the successful e-commerce. So today we'll be exploring how this personalization is actually helping us in achieving or satisfying the online shopping journey. So personalization, if we talk about it, it's not just only about recommending the products. It is also understanding and anticipating how the user needs, how they are basically converting into the buyers, and how they are leading to the loyalty as well as the overall satisfaction and experiences throughout their journeys. So why personalization actually matters in the e-commerce? First, there are three basically reasons. First is the individualized recommendations. So with the help of this e-commerce platforms, what they are basically marketers are doing is they are tailoring their products according to the customer preferences, which are actually increasing their conversion rates. Next is the enhanced customer experience. So by providing the personalized content and offers, what the customers they feel is they feel they are like valued. They are feel like they are being personalized by their content. The marketers are making efforts to so that they can buy their products and everything. So it basically fosters their loyalty and also develop a long-term relationship between the customers as well as the marketers. And last is the competitive advantage. By providing the personalization through e-commerce business, the e-commerce businesses and the marketers, what they are getting is they are gaining the large significant edge in the highly saturated market. So next is the benefits of the personalization in the e-commerce. So first is the improved customer engagement. That is by delivering the personalized products. E-commerce sites, what they can capture is they can capture the user's attention as well as they can encourage them to, they can explore further. Next is the increased customer loyalty and the retention. When the personalization, it creates a sense of connection, that is the durable relationship between the customers and this particular brand, or you can say the marketers, which further leads to the loyalty as well as promote the repeated purchases. Next is the higher conversions and the sales. When the customers they are presented with the relevant and exciting offers, what they get is they get in return the products or the brands. So in ultimately the brands or the e-commerce businesses, what they get is they are able to convert the persons or the individuals into the buyers by providing the inciting offers based on their preferences as well as the behaviors. Next is what are the key components of the personalization. So first is the user data collection and the analysis. So by gathering and analyzing the user behaviors, user data, including their history, browsing history or purchase behavior or their demographic information, they are able to provide the personalized products as well as the personal experiences to the customers. Recommendation engines, that is using the algorithms, recommended engines offering the personalized product recommendation to users using their past interactions or similar users behaviors. They are able to like provide the content to their customers. Next is the dynamic content and the product customization. So by providing the dynamic content or allowing the customers so that they can accordingly buy accordingly to their preferences, it also enhances their personalization experiences. So there are different types of personalization. So first is the product recommendation, that is you are tailing the product as per the suggestions on the past behavior of the customers. Dynamic content, that is you are adapting the website content to the user's preferences. If the as per the user preferences, your website is accordingly, that is for example the recommendations is basically being shown to the customers according to their past behavior or something. And last is the dynamic pricing, that is offering the personalized pricing based on the user data. If we talk about the tailored product recommendations, so if we can easily imagine a shopping experience where every product, it seems like it is basically made for you. So that is the power of the tailored product recommendations. For example, that is in case of an Amazon. If you go by buying anything on the Amazon website or app, there is something like customers who bought this also bought this. So that is kind of a recommendation. If you buying this particular product, you can also bought this. You can also buy this particular product. Or even if in case of a Netflix, there are personalized movie recommendation. Or also in case of an Amazon or Hotstar, everything is given as a personalized recommendations. Next comes is the dynamic content personalization. That is basically which ensures users they see what matters most to them. So it is basically about creating a personalized experience in real time, adapting to user behavior as well as the preferences. To even get the personalized emails, they get the personalized banners. That is the content they want to share it with their customers according to their user behavior. Next is the user behavior analysis. That is the foundation of the effective personalization. By analyzing the user behavior, what they can get is they can get the likes, dislikes, and how the users they basically navigate through their websites or the platforms, which helps them in providing the personalized experiences to the customers. Creating the personalized shopping journey. So personalization is not only confined to the product recommendation, it also extends throughout the entire shopping journey. So it starts from the homepage customization to the targeted promotions. It creates a personalization, creates a seamless, smoothless end-to-end experience with the customers. Next is what are the challenges and considerations. So first comes is the privacy and the data security concerns. So by collecting and using the customer data, it requires actually the transparent and secure manner so that the customer's data is not breached. Next is the balancing the personalization with simplicity and ease of use. It should not be like that the personalization leads to a complex and not easy to use user friendly some platform. So it should be something, there should be a fine right balance should be there between the personalization and the easiness of this using the platform. Next is the handling the diverse customer preferences and the needs. So effective personalization strategies, they account for the different taste preferences and needs of the customers, and accordingly their products and the brands basically they try to make the products as per the needs of the customers. If we talk about the customers feedback and the satisfaction, so impact of personalization is actually reflected in the customer satisfaction. So this positive feedback and testimonials, they will help the understanding the significance and the understanding the needs of the customers. So ultimately the major success of the personalization would be to achieve the customer satisfaction in the form of achieving the customer experience. If you have a positive experience, that will surely lead to a positive customer satisfaction. Next comes is the best practices for successful personalization. So it can be like you can use the artificial intelligence machine learning. Then you can go for the A/B testing and optimization. That is, you can choose the different variation of the products and then analyze which particular variation would be good for the customers, and then you can continuously monitoring and analyze the users behavior to provide the personalized services. If you go over the different examples, so there are different customized product packaging being offered by Glossier or the Nike. Next is the personalized email campaigns being provided by Email Netflix. Then is the dynamic pricing provided by airlines, ride sharing apps. And then is the product recommendation provided by, for example, Amazon email. These are the four examples which are basically using the personalization in the e-commerce. Last is the conclusion. So in short, I can only say that personalization in e-commerce is not just a strategy, it is actually a mindset. So it is also about creating the user experience, which is basically catering to the requirements of the each individual. So it improves the e-commerce user experience. It leads to the better engagement, customer loyalty, as well as converting it to higher conversions. Implementing these personalized strategies, it is actually essential in the competitive e-commerce landscape. As the technology advances, e-commerce provides even more tailored experiences. So customers, they can now expect personal experiences, so that their businesses must invest in personalization to stay competitive. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your research paper presentation on the topic benefits of personalization in e-commerce. The paper presentation will be useful for all of us, all the participants. Now the next paper presenter is Mohammad Rakuddin Siddiqui. So I request
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mohammad Rakuddin Siddiqui. Please, sir.
So, a very good morning to everyone. This is Muhammad Ruknuddin Siddiqui. I am associated with Al Khurmushi Institute of Business Management, and I am also a research scholar at Maulana Azad National Urdu University. I take pleasure to propose the topic the convergence of e-commerce and fintech. Transformative synergies and emerging trends. An exploration of the dynamic integration shaping the digital economy. In introduction, I would like to mention the rapid advancement of technology has significantly reshaped the way businesses conduct transactions, with e-commerce becoming an integral component of the global economy. Simultaneously, the fintech sector has emerged as a disruptive force, revolutionizing traditional financial services. The convergence of these two domains, that is, e commerce and fintech, has led to unprecedented opportunities and challenges, creating a symbiotic relationship that holds immense potential for growth. The objectives of this paper aims to explore the evolution of e-commerce and fintech, identify the key drivers of integration between e-commerce and fintech, examine the challenges associated with this convergence, and lastly, analyze emerging trends and innovations shaping the future of e-commerce and fintech collaboration. The first objective briefs us about the e commerce revolution and fintech disruption. The rise of e commerce has transformed the way consumers and businesses interact, enabling seamless transactions across borders and time zones. From traditional retail models to current era of mobile commerce, e-commerce has become a global phenomenon. Fintech has disrupted the traditional financial services landscape, introducing innovations such as mobile payments, peer to peer lending, blockchain, and digital wallets. These advancements have enhanced the efficiency, security, and accessibility of financial transactions. The second objective of this study talks about the key drivers of integration. Here, we are taking, uh, that is, in our study, we are taking care of payment solutions, big data and analytics, and blockchain technology. In payment solutions, the integration of fintech and e commerce is driven by the need for secure, fast, and convenient payment solutions. Digital wallets, cryptocurrencies, and biometric authentication methods have redefined the way consumers make online purchases. Big data and analytics. E commerce platforms use fintech driver data analytics to gain insights into consumer behavior, enabling personalized marketing strategies, inventory management, and enhanced customer experiences. The third is blockchain technology. Blockchain, with its decentralized and tampered resistant nature, is revolutionizing supply chain management, reducing fraud, and enhancing transparency in e commerce transactions. The e commerce and fintech collaboration, that is, it give rise to certain challenges. The first is security concerns, and the second one is regulatory landscape. Under security concerns, the integration of e commerce and fintech introduces new security challenges, including the risk of cyber attacks, data breaches, and identity theft. Ensuring robust cyber security measures is imperative. Under regulatory landscape, navigating the complex regulatory environment poses challenges for businesses operating at the intersection of e-commerce and fintech. Sorry. Compliance with data protection and financial regulation is crucial. The fifth objective is emerging trends. So the first under emerging trends is augmented reality in e-commerce. That is, AR technologies are enhancing the online shopping experience by allowing customers to visualize products before purchase, influencing purchasing decisions. Cross border e commerce. Fintech solutions are facilitating cross border transactions by addressing currency exchange challenges, reducing transaction costs, and streamlining international payments. Lastly, embedded finance. The integration of financial services directly into e commerce platforms, known as embedded finance, is on the rise. This trend blurs the lines between e commerce and traditional banking. In conclusion, the convergence of e commerce and fintech represents a paradigm shift in the digital economy, offering unprecedented opportunities for innovation and growth. As businesses navigate the challenges associated with this integration, they must also stay vigilant in addressing security concerns and regulatory requirements. The symbiotic relationship between e commerce and fintech is poised to shape the future of online transactions, creating a dynamic ecosystem that continually evolves to meet the changing needs of consumers and businesses alike. With this, I thank everyone, the organizers, and the participants.
Thank you, Muhammad Rakuddin Siddiqui sir, for your very good paper presentation. It will be useful for the researchers and the participants of this international e-conference. Now, after this, I would like to invite Archa Azam to present research paper. Please. I request Honorable Jessica ma'am, if you have joined, please let us know about your presence by making on the camera and your audio, please. Now, the next paper presenter, Sayyid Najibuddin, is going to present his research paper.
Hello,
Yes, you are audible.
sir. Any? Hello. वो वहाँ बंद है क्या? हो गया? Hello. Good morning, sir. Good morning to all of you. I am Arshi Azam, research scholar, Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Hyderabad. I am going to present my paper, which title is "The Emerging Role of E-commerce in Today's Business." In introduction, electronic business or e-business refer to transaction involving information transfer over the internet. It is crucial aspects of commerce, allowing organization to exchange goods and services. IBM first introduced the term in 1996. E-commerce has three main forms: business to business, consumer to business, and business to consumer. Organizations have benefited from e-commerce growth, but it also presents opportunities and challenges. This study aims to evaluate the impact of e-commerce on the organization performance, focusing on the opportunity and strategy to improve overall performance. E-commerce, invented by Michael Ulrich in 1979, is a widely used business model worldwide. It began with Amazon in the US and became widespread after public access in 1991. Today's business performance. Organizational performance is crucial for business, focusing on product market performance, customer satisfaction, and service quality. Effectiveness and efficiency are evaluated through goals will in internal and external environments satisfaction significantly impact performance. How e-commerce enhance business performance? E-commerce has a revolutionized business by enhancing efficiency, enabling quick product delivery, and facilitating international expansion. However, it is arises legal and regulatory concern, necessitating business to be well versed in all relevant laws and policies to avoid potential complications and ensure global demand for their products. So this is a review of literature where I am presenting three key findings from three papers. The main objective of this paper to know how to progress the e-commerce market. Key finding: electronic commerce is a relatively recent business activity that emerged in 1960 and involves value exchanges through electronic networks involving information, goods, and services. Through improved market accessibility and altered rivalry, it has completely performed business. India's e-commerce is growing significantly, and the main driving forces behind this rise are examined. A survey of literature on the development and profitability of e-commerce in India is given in this paper. Second paper's objective is to know how to impact AI on e-commerce. All industries are being impacted by the global economic shift to information-based operations through online technology. The web increased virtual value chains by broadcasting the scope of business. And second last review of literature paper, to use e-commerce tools for world business. Buying, selling, or exchanging product, service, and information over computer networks is known as e-commerce. It is also employment offerings, customer support, and business partners. These are the key findings of the three review paper. Now I am going to present objective. This paper objective is enhance market reach and customers accessibility. A second objective is improve operational efficiency and cost effectiveness. Research methodology. This study uses qualitative and quantitative methods for the data analysis. This is the graph where I am presenting the business model of e-commerce and data from the market size of e-commerce industry across India from 2014 to 2018. Recent trends in e-commerce. E-commerce, which stands for electronic commerce, is the practice of trading goods and services using computer network like the internet, technologies like online transaction processing, supply chain management, internet marketing, mobile commerce, electronic fund transfer, electronic data interchange, inventory management systems, and automated data collection are all used the electronic e-commerce. Licensing model of e-commerce. First one, on-premises e-commerce. Typically, on-premises e-commerce software necessitates a one-time upfront license cost expenditure. It also means additional expenses for data migration and hardware installation services and ongoing maintenance fees, which are often assessed annually for software updates and support or Oracle Web Commerce. It is previously known as ATG. Hybrid company, Intershort Communication, Sana Commerce, and IBM WebSphere are a few examples of common on-premises e-commerce platform. Benefits: high performance, data security, easy customization. Drawbacks: high initially outlay of funds, self-sufficiency, technology experiment. Fully managed e-commerce. PaaS, platform as a service. E-commerce is followed by fully managed e-commerce. Hardware, hosting, and e-commerce software make up the foundation of PaaS. Furthermore, services like product photography, image editing, data management, customer assistance, and marketing advising are offered by fully managed e-commerce solution. FM e-commerce is a business-to-business solution and enables brick and mortar stores to easily and affordably begin selling online. Typically, the licenses model is determined by the volume of sales. Open source of e-commerce. Open source of electronic commerce is a free platform that does not require any licenses fee. Additionally, users of open source software are in charge of independently installing, updating, safeguarding, and configuring the program. Server assistance, basic technical knowledge in web design and development is needed to build up an open source platform. Open source software is often provided without charges, and users can see and later the sources. E-commerce. E-commerce and e-business. E-commerce, electronic commerce, and e-business. Electronic business are related concepts that involve the business of electronic technologies to conduct business activities. While they are often used interchangeably, There are subtle difference between the two terms. Key elements: online shopping. Consumers can browse and purchase products or services through website or mobile apps. Electronic payment. Transactions are facilitated through electronic payment systems such as credit card, digital wallets, online banking, online marketplaces, platforms that connect buyers and sellers, facilitating transaction between them. E-commerce can be categorized into business to business and business to commerce, customer to customer, consumer to consumer, and more. Final output, conclusion: the way business used to operate has been altered by e-commerce. Business have been able to take advantage of several parts and opportunities which they have maximized to establish a positive reputation and position in the market. In terms of company performance, it has been determined that companies can rise their performance level greatly because of a larger market, greater growth prospects, lower operating expenses, fewer investment requirements, lower risk, and more. Many businesses have used this business strategy and seen rapid growth, but others have not been able to properly make use for the prospects. Business that embrace e-commerce confront several problems and limits in addition to the benefits. Thus, it has been determined that while e-commerce offers several potential benefits, business must create a crucial strategy plan to realize those benefits using proficient leadership and appropriate strategy. Enterprising might leverage the available prospects and establish a northway footprint within the sector. Thank you. Thanks to all.
Thank you, Asha Azam sir,
Thank you.
for your paper presentation.
Thank you.
Now, is there anybody, if he or she wants to present his or her research paper? Is there anybody? I would like to.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, this is Isa final. Am I audible, sir? Yeah. Now, I am also a research scholar of Dr. Badiuddin Ahmed, sir, and I want to present my paper. So here, first of all, I want to thank all the organizing committee and chairman and all the participants. Very good morning to all of you. Now, the title of the paper is E-commerce Accounting, Some Reflection. Here, in introduction, as we know that the rise of the e-commerce has reshaped traditional business models, transforming the way transactions are conducted and recorded. E-commerce accounting refers to the specialized accounting practices and procedures designed especially for the business operating in the electronic commerce. As we know that uh, accounting is some kind of process in which from the beginning of the transaction to the get to at the end of the year, how to get the profit and finalization of the account. These are the different activities involved in the financial accounting, and there are different types of accounting also there. So all these things have to be done in e-commerce also. The way in which the difference here with the traditional accounting is, in traditional accounting, everything has to be done by the man. And after the invention of the computers, some organizations are using the computerized accounting. Now, after the invention and the advent of this e-commerce, all the transactions has done on the online basis. So there is a need came arise to change little bit regarding the accounting system also. So here, after the rise of the e-commerce, of accounting treatments and how to take the transactions and how to record the transactions. The different uh, e-commerce based websites and portals, they are using different things. So here the key aspects of the e-commerce accounting include their transaction recording, tracking and documenting online sales, purchase, refunds, and other financial transactions. Here, just now I had told you that everything has to be recorded in the books of accounts nowadays, because it is doing the e-commerce on the online basis. So many different organizations and websites, they are using different kinds of different softwares. QuickBook is there, and some they are have developed some their own modules also. So tracking the transaction and making it documenting, and what are the sales and what are the purchases, and how they are getting the amounts with the various ways of payments, and how they are making the refund. Sometimes customers didn't satisfied by the product and they return the product, and have to company has to make the refund of that. So these financial transaction has to be recorded according to their own way in which they are dealing the accounting, whether it is the quick or some kind of module they are using. Then the second key aspect is inventory management. Here in e-commerce, inventory management is very important, because there are different what do you call that is the uh, websites and portals which are dealing online business also, and sometimes they are not selling their own product, but there is a term called drop shipping is also there. Drop shipping is nothing but some other third party, they are putting their products on the website, and the actual charges, for example, Amazon is dealing in some different kinds of products. Some third parties are putting the product on Amazon also. So every person who is visiting the Amazon, they can watch that product and they can order through the Amazon. So it is the inventory management is very important. If the Amazon is doing the business with their own products, and if they are doing the business on the base of drop shipping and some other kind of different things, so it is a very important thing that inventory management they have to do, is the one of the aspect of the e-commerce accounting. And the payment process, here it is a very much important thing. Different people are using the different kinds of mode of payment, that is the debit card and credit card, and digital wallets are nowadays, and UPI and cash and delivery. So all those things has to be put together, and according to their orders and amounts received, how to record this transaction in the particular manner in the receipt side of their accounting. This is to be done. And tax compliance, we know that uh, whenever we are doing the business, whether it is the conventional business or e-commerce business, so government is levying the tax on it. So VAT, sales tax, GST, and if we are dealing in the international level, international tax laws are also there. We need to consider these things, and according to that tax, we need to adjust our accounting system. Now, next is the financial reporting. Uh, we know that one of the objective of the accounting is to give the reporting. So here in the e-commerce accounting also, the generating the financial statements such as income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement to evaluate the business financial health and performance, it becomes very much easier because of the computers and e-commerce accounting. Now, fraud prevention. Very much important thing here, the key aspect, implementing the measures to detect and prevent online fraud, including monitoring for unusual transaction pattern or suspicious activities. So many different users we can heard and read in the users also that so many different persons are making fraudulent transactions, and they are using of the online transactions and business, and there are different products, and they are refund, they are getting so many different benefits from these kinds of things, making credit card payments, etc. We need to consider these things and have to, what do you call it, is prevent all these stuff frauds. And integration with e-commerce platforms, one of the important thing here is whenever uh, utilizing the different kinds of, if any business person who is utilizing different kinds of platforms of the e-commerce, just like the Shopify and WooCommerce, Amazon, eBay, etc. The person who is doing the business on these different platforms, he has to make the integration of all these, and according to that, because each and every platform has different way of doing their business and different way of making their accounting systems. So the person who is doing business with all these different types of platforms, he has to adjust his own accounting system according to these platforms. And the next is analysis and decision making, analyzing e-commerce financial data to make informed decision, identify trends, optimize pricing strategies, manage cash flow and effectively. The next is challenges in e-commerce accounting. Very important thing. We have the challenges when we are doing the business online. So data security and privacy. Data security and privacy is very much important. The customer, if we are not providing the security to the customer when they are paying the online mode, utilizing the online payment mode, and whether it is a UPI or credit card or debit card system, and their data is not preserved and secured. So they may get some losses due to the different persons who are willing to and making prey to these kind of persons. So data security is the very much important challenge to e-commerce accounting. And regulatory compliance. Just now we had discussed this thing, that is the in different areas and different demographic levels, we have different types of taxes. So we need to comply all the tax rules and regulations. And inventory management, it is, we know in e-commerce level how much inventory should be maintained, because sometimes the orders comes within a span of time for a large amount of quantity, and sometimes it will not get uh, clicked and getting the sale of certain type of commodity for a longer period of time. So it is very much important challenge here to inventory management and multi-channel sales and data integration. Just now we had discussed in key aspects also, the person who is doing the business utilizing different kinds of platforms, e-commerce platforms, he has to make the channels for each and everything. Other platforms also he has to make adjust his own accounting according to them. And the payment gateway reconciliation, because each and every platform utilizing the different way of online payment, market different kinds of payment systems. So it takes some kind of for receiving the amount for the businessman. So that's why we need to take the gateway of payment. So at the end, actually, I want to say the here is field of e-commerce accounting, and it's a very vast field, and still we need to do a lot of work and research on this. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you, Ishaq Ahmed sir, for your research paper on e-commerce accounting. Now, after this, is there anybody among the participants who wants to present his or her paper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning. Okay, sir. Is it visible, sir? Okay, sir. My name is Sayed. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. My name is Fazaluddin, and I'm a research scholar of Professor Badiuddin, and I'm doing my PhD in management. And the topic of my PhD is related to the topic what I've chosen today, employee training and development. So, as per in line with the conference today, I decided to write a paper with the same e-commerce, and I would like to share my thoughts regarding the employee training and development and its effect in the e-commerce industry. So let's start with the introduction. What is employee training? Employee training is a systematic, planned, and step-by-step procedure which focuses on employees' development of employees' knowledge, skills for doing day-to-day activities efficiently and effectively. So by training, an individual can enhance his job satisfaction by performing very good, and it can affect the overall organization success. And employee development involves ongoing initiatives to enhance the existing skills and to enhance or learn new skills. It also aims to improve the employees for the current and future performances by continuous learning and for future challenges and responsibilities also. And the development also focuses on developing leadership qualities and deep understanding of the organization values, raises individual growth, satisfaction, and overall development of the organization. Individuals' development leads to the development of organization. Let's talk about some building organizational excellence through training and development. We can grow and success. We can rise to success ladder with the help of training and development. So it contributes to the overall productivity of the employees so that they can contribute to the organization. They can perform their duties in the best possible, best suitable manner, and the duties what they're performing. With the help of the. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Oh, sorry. With the right training and development, employees support the organizations in establishing a competitive posture in the global market. It also demonstrates a commitment of growth, enhance retention by creating positive work environment. I'll just look just an overview of the e-commerce industry. In the simplest understanding, it is a trading of goods and services with the help of computers and internet, especially with the help of internet, what we can say. Let's move towards the rising trend what we are seeing in e-commerce industry. I've taken this data from the IBEF website. So the graph shows that by 2030 it will reach to $350 billion. Even the online grocery market is estimated to reach around $26.93 billion in the year 2027, which was 3.95 in the year 2021. So overall, the e-commerce industry is about to reach 1 trillion US dollars by 2030. So we can see the exceptional growth. So with this growth, the even another report which I would like to mention here from Deloitte, which says India is moving towards becoming the third largest consumer market. The country's online retail market size is expected to reach $325 billion by 2030, up from the current market, which is $70 billion in 2022. Because of the expansion in two tier and three tier cities, the problem for today, for my writing my article is there are many people regarding training and development, which shows the benefits, how it is going to impact the company, and how the performance of an employee can be increased with the help of these programs. But I could say there were not many which work which have been done in this field right now, like recent trends in the income in e-commerce industry and how it is affect how we can prepare our employees for the upcoming challenges. So the objective behind writing this paper was to understand employee training development in e-commerce industry and to explore the importance of employee training and development in the e-commerce industry. I would like to mention a couple of professors saying over here, training is a process of teaching new employees the basic skills they need to perform the job. This was said by Gary Dessler, and it was also written in his book. And this is very famous. We can easily understand what training means. And the what employee development means, that includes a variety of teaching techniques, schedule, and which helps learning environment that ensures employee to improve their skills later apply on the job. And third one, what I like to mention is that in the workplace, training is required. Employee lack a clear understanding of their obligation and responsibility. Without it, programs that gives employee knowledge, new abilities, or chances for professional growth are referred to as employee training. In a simple way, which Mr. Agarwal has written in his article in 2013, which tells about e-commerce industry like selling and purchasing goods and services, as well as sending money or data over an electronic network, most commonly the internet, is known as e-commerce. Moving ahead, I would like to mention another research article here. According to a study, the e-commerce ventures in Bangladesh are failing to utilize the effective designing of training and development programs, but they are very much eager to accept this positive change inside their organization to have long-term and sustainable competitive advantage to ensure continuous incremental profitability. By this, we can understand training and development is very crucial for each and every industry, including the dynamic industry like an e-commerce industry. Human resources are the most vital asset for any organization, and emphasizing the significance of investing in employee training. E-commerce, as everybody knows, it is very much is very much dynamic in nature, marked by volatile trends and immense competition, underscores the need for continuous employee development. Exceptional customer service is required in this industry, and training program can focus on helping the employees get communication skills, and conflict resolution are also very important, and it is a part of the job in the e-commerce industry by which we can enhance the customer experience. Employees in direct contact with customers need to understand their product first. So whenever they have the knowledge about their product, they can show the features, benefits, and update about all the features and whatever qualities the product have to the customers. E-commerce relies on evolving technologies like e-commerce is electronic commerce. It keep on changing, like we use digital marketing, SEOs, and everything. So we can train our employees for using all kind of technologies which will help them to achieve success in the competitive market. E-commerce must follow, like every other organization or business industry, they must follow some regulations and standards. So if we can tell our employees or train our employees for understanding the legal matters and privacy laws and industry specific regulations and all, it will help them understand the job, their duties and job better and perform. As a conclusion, I would like to say training and development is a strategic investment for any organization. Any e-commerce industry is no exception to it. Well-trained workforce will be adaptive in nature for different types of business changes and challenges. Operational efficiency can be achieved through this. Employees' performance can be enhanced by proper T&D programs. In a competitive environment, the competitors can replicate the product and services, but they cannot replicate a well-trained and developed workforce. E-commerce is a dynamic and growing industry. Training and development can be an innovative strategy for gaining competitive edge over its customer. Thus, it can be considered as an essence for a successful industry. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to represent my paper. Thank you very much, all the professors and the participants.
Thank you, Fadluddin Sayed sir, for your paper presentation. Now, is there anybody who wants to present his or her research paper? Is there anybody? Please.
Sir, myself Syed Najibuddin,
Yes.
associated with the Limra Degree College, working as principal, and also research scholar of Maulana National Urdu University under the guidance of Professor Badruddin Ahmed sir, and Maulana National Urdu University. My topic is the intervened relationship between e-commerce and accounting. Introduction. Electronic commerce is the exchange of goods and services and transmission of funds over the internet. It is a worldwide platform for trading. It is a type of a trade. The categories are business to consumer, business to business, consumer to consumer, and consumer to business. Then, according to Smith, the introduction for the accounting, according to Smith, accounting is the science of recording and analyzing transaction. It may be classified into financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting. Financial accounting deals with the preparation of profit and loss account and balance sheet. Cost accounting deals with the cost of different goods manufactured, and management accounting deals with managerial decision making. Objectives of my paper are why are bookkeeping and accounting important for e-commerce? Explore the influence of e-commerce on accounting process. Propose adapting accounting strategies. Examine the role of strategies. The first, why a bookkeeping and accounting important for e-commerce. Bookkeeping and accounting are important for all business, including e-commerce business, because they help business track their income and expenses, make informed in financial decision, and comply with tax laws. For e-commerce business, bookkeeping and accounting can be especially important because they can help business track things like sales revenue, cost of goods sold, shipping and handling cost, market expenses, customer refunds, inventory levels. Influence of e-commerce on accounting process. The rise of e-commerce has significantly impacted accounting process in the various ways, both positive and challenging. Here's a deeper exploration of its influence. Positive influence: reduce errors and improved accuracy, improved cash flow management, global reach and opportunities. Challenges and complexities: cybersecurity risk, data privacy concern, increased demand and specialized skills. Propose adapting accounting strategies of relationship between e-commerce and accounting. The following are the purpose adaptive accounting strategies of relationship between e-commerce and accounting. Identify revenue streams, track inventory, manage expenses, calculate profit, pay taxes, and file reports. Role of technology. The technology plays a crucial role in the relationship between e-commerce and accounting, streamlining the financial process, enhancing data accuracy and the insights, boosting efficiency and productivity. Challenges to consider: cybersecurity, data privacy, integrated complexity. The conclusion of my paper. In conclusion, the strategies of e-commerce and accounting brings about significant benefits, but also introduces challenges that necessitate adopting strategies and use of technology to streamline process and ensure data security and compliance. Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Syed Najibuddin sir, for your research paper. Once again, I would like to announce participants that is there anybody who wants to present research paper? Is there anybody? Please. Jessica, Honorable Jessica ma'am, the keynote speaker and chief guest of this international e-conference. If you have joined, please let us know. Is there anybody who wants to present research paper? I also wish to request participants, if you want to express your opinion about this international e-conference, please come forward. Is there anybody who wants to express his thought, his opinion, his view about the organization of this international e-conference by Shri Kumarswami College, Ausa. Please. Yes, sir.
नमस्कार
request-
सर.
Yes, yes.
मी प्रदीप गुडसुरकर बोलतो, मराठीतच सांगतो मी. बेटकर सरांचा जे काही उपक्रम आहे, इंटरनॅशनल कॉन्फरन्स असेल किंवा वेबिनार असेल, खरंच अभिनंदनीय. नेहमी जेव्हा मला वेळ मिळाला तेव्हा मी ऐकत असतो. खरंच त्यांच्यासाठी आणि कॉलेजसाठी खूप चांगला उपक्रम आहे. असेच वर्षीवर कार्यक्रम घ्यावं ही माझी आणि कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंटतर्फे सगळ्यांची इच्छा आहे. धन्यवाद सर.
Thank you, Gudsurkar sir, for your compliments about the chief organizer, Principal Dr. M. Betkar sir, and about the college, Sri Kumarswami College, Ausa, which is making efforts to bring intellectuals through webinar series and through the organizations of international conferences on various topics. Thank you, sir. Is there anybody who wants to express his or her view about the webinar series, about the international conference? Please.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes,
Thanks to organizer committee and thanks to respected Betkar. Yes, sir. Thanks to Mr. Dr. Betkar sir and organizing team and keynote speakers also. We are grateful to their thoughts. And I saw that for international conference, such a free platform doesn't available anywhere. And Dr. Betkar sir enlighten all the aspects of the education field and all the lives of field in this thousands webinar series. And heads off, sir, every time. I am grateful to you. Thanks to organizer team. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha.
And best wishes to research scholars also. Thank you, sir.
Anybody? Please. Today there was very useful, fruitful, enlightening technical session in which number of participants have presented their papers. These will be beneficial for the participants, research scholars, and those knowledge seekers of commerce field. Once again, I would like to announce Honorable Jessica Ma'am from West Australia. If you have joined, please let us know, either through your camera, audio. I also thank all the participants who have expressed their opinions about the international e-conference. Now, after this, I would like to invite the convener of this international e-conference, Dr. V.R. Wagmare sir, HOD, Department of Commerce, Sri Kumarswami College, Ausa. I request you, sir, to give your concluding remarks about the conference. Please, sir.
Hello.
Ha, sir. Dr. V.R. Wagmare.
Good day, everyone. Honorable guest speaker, Cristina ma'am from California. Chief organizer, Honorable our principal, Dr. Maheshwarji Betkar sir, Dr. R.V. Ghadge sir, Dr. R.G. Swami sir, Dr. Sambhaji Jadhav sir, Dr. P.T. Pawar, Dr. Kiran Chaudhary, Dr. Karat sir, and all delegates. Indeed, this activity would not be successful without our presence. I would like to come on and send our deepest gratitude to everyone who took their personal and professional time to attend today's event. We have reached the end of the today's presentation, and prior to focus the of today's event, we got knowledge about the e-commerce, e-business, e-marketing, etc. That knowledge is very important for our present and future life for connectivity, connecting worldwide. We also learn once again, congratulations to successful event and thank you for attending this international conference. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, convener Dr. V.R. Waghbare sir, for your concluding remarks about the international e-conference. Now, at the end of this international e-conference, I would like to request participants, if there is anybody who wants to express his or her thoughts, views, opinion about the organization of this international e-conference on commerce. Is there anybody? And now, sir. And now at the end, I would like to call Dr. Kiran Chaudhary sir, who is the co-convener of this international e-conference, for presenting vote of thanks. Please, sir.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Yes, you are audible.
हो येते सर.
I request all the participants, please fill feedback link for getting your certificate.
सर हॅलो सर लिंक ओपन होत नाही म्हणतात
होते सर ओपन होते लिंक होते ओपन